How's it going, guys? It's James from jcfitnessexperience.com, and today it's another video blog. This one's about reward meals, and like I say, it's the topic that gets everyone talking, gets everyone interested in. I posted a photo on the Facebook page yesterday. I had a very enjoyable meal at a pizza restaurant, and I had a pizza, which to many that know me, is quite shocking. I preach about, healthy eating, healthy nutrition, not having junk food and things like that. Now, pizza, that's deemed junk, and it is. It is. There's no denying that. It wasn't a healthy pizza. It was your standard pizza that included, lots of mozzarella cheese, wheat base, process. So how is that healthy? How is that beneficial for you? Quite frankly, from a physical, point of view, from your actual physique, it's not. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to say, yeah, it's going to speed up your metabolism, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. From the physique point of view, it won't. Now, I will discuss refeed meals, which are actually scheduled into, say, a fat loss client's diet. And that's actually a tactical way to actually reset common hormones that are associated with fat loss, so things like ghrelin, leptin, testosterone, things like that. These can actually be reset by strategically eating more carbohydrates on a specific day. But the key thing about a refeed is that it has to be low fat. The low fat actually stunts and blocks the whole carbohydrate properties and how we actually are able to reset these key fat loss hormones. So refeeds put to one side, this is solely about the reward meal. Now, yesterday it was a family occasion, and I preach about it being a lifestyle. So for me, a lifestyle means, it's an ongoing thing, it's an ongoing journey, it never ends. A diet is temporary, short term, and you're destined to failure if you deem certain things diets. Now, certain situations you do have to do so. For example, if you're competing, like a bodybuilding competition, a fitness competition, specific goals which require you to, strip down or lose body fat for a specific date, even a holiday. We've all done that, looking to look our best for a holiday, so we, cut things out of our diet specifically for that. But ultimately, I like to preach about a lifetime and life journey in terms of health and fitness. So the reward meal is a great way to incorporate into your own eating. All it is a free meal. Now, it's not a free day, it's not a cheat day, it is, or it does tend to be, a cheat meal. Now, the difference between a reward and a refeed: a reward meal tends to be high carbs, but also high fat. For example, the pizza that I ate, it satisfies a lot of cravings, it really did. And I start the new week feeling fresh, feeling revitalised, holding a little bit more water, a little bit flat, puffy today. Don't know if you can notice. But ultimately, it's, the only benefit that a reward meal will give you is psychologically. It's going to psychologically benefit you, it's going to relax you, it's going to just give you that freedom, really, that feeling of just, it's difficult to really put into words, but I think you'll know what I mean when I refer to it as psychologically beneficial. Now, it isn't for the actual physique beneficial, although if you're doing the right things 95% of the time, then this 5% equation percentage is not going to make a hell of a difference to your fat loss goals. In fact, it will probably speed them up, not because the metabolism's set on fire, another sort of bro myth, but rather you're going to be more focused, you're going to be refocused after enjoying it, after indulging in something that isn't healthy. So as long as you can control it, I went a little overboard. I had a healthy starter, salad, the pizza, and then for dessert I went for ice cream, and then after that a mochaccino. So yeah, I kind of tip the scales a little bit towards excessive reward. So if you can just ensure that you can remain pretty strict in terms of limiting it to just maybe one meal, maybe a main. And another advice is to have it in the evening rather than earlier in the day, because the cravings that I had after, they were quite difficult to overcome, but I did. So ultimately, think about using a reward meal for you. But for it really to be of benefit, your nutrition really does have to be spot on for, say, 6 days out of the 7, with that meal being on the 7th day. It's a great way to just focus yourself, refocus, and drive your efforts for the following week. So consider it. If you have reward meals, then please leave a comment, give it a like, and until the next blog post, I'll speak to you soon.